All right, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We're out here through the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai to wake up the people of Negro, Latino, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're out here for y'all. You make it the 12th tribe of Israel, and to prophesy the downfall of America, which is known in the Bible as Babylon the Great, which will be destroyed in the Third World Nuclear War. Thus says the Lord.
That's right. All right, give me 2 Corinthians 10. 2 Corinthians, the 10th chapter. All right? Because I always stress current events. You've seen current events going on. All right? You know what time we're in and what's going on. All right? You got it. You got it? 10 and what? 2 Corinthians 10 and 3.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Start at 3, verse 3.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3. For that we walk in the flesh.
Right, though we are here in the flesh, right, we're here physically in the flesh, read on.
We do not war after the flesh.
Right, we do not war after the flesh. All right? But this is a spiritual battle. It is a spiritual warfare. All right? So we don't war after the flesh. Give me Ephesians 6 and 6 and 12. Ephesians 6 and 12.
Ephesians chapter 6, verses 12.
Read on.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Read that again from top.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Exactly. That's the battle we fight. All right. Now go back to 2 Corinthians 10 and start at 3 again.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3. For now we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Why? Because it's a spiritual battle. We don't war after the flesh. Read on.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God in the pulling down of strongholds.
Exactly. The pulling down of strongholds. But the stronghold of this place that our people mind shackled. Right? The one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, everybody think he's a so-called white man, an Edomite. According to the Bible, he's not. He's a so-called black man, a Negro. Alright? According to the Bible, right? What you perceive as being right in this world, the Bible condemns it. Alright? So we have to pull down the strongholds that have our people in bondage here. Alright? And what are the strongholds? Because we're not here to use no weapons, right? To force this on anybody. Period. Alright? We just come out with the words. Read that again one more time, verse 4.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right. All we have is the Bible. Right, read on.
But mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Right, and by this Bible, we're pulling down all the strongholds that have our people mind locked in. That our people mind is locked in. Right, the strongholds our people mind is locked in. These words are pulling down those strongholds. Read on. Verse 5.
Casting down imagination and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, and thou bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach.
Right, casting down of strongholds. And that's what the Bible does. Cast down the strongholds of what got our people in bondage. Right, it cast down those strongholds. I said a lot of our people, they're into religion. Right, and that stronghold is locked on their mind. Right, but when we bring it out, right, when we bring it out, it destroys all that. whatever religion, denomination you're in, the word of the Bible destroys all that. Give me St. John 17th chapter. But this is how we do it. St. John 17, verse 17.
It reads, St. John chapter 17, verses 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. That word is truth.
That's how we cleanse our people, through the truth. Right? It says, sanctify them through thy truth. The word is truth. All right? Read that again, huh?
St. John chapter 17, verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth.
Right? That's how we want to cleanse our people, clean up thy people. What is the truth? Read on.
Thy word is thy truth.
The word is truth. Read on.
Verse 18. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world.
Right? As the Most High sent his son, Yahweh Shai, we ignorantly call Jesus Christ into the world, so he sent us into the world. Read on.
And for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth.
Exactly. Now give me St. John the 14th chapter. Give me St. John the 14th chapter. St. John 14, verse 6.
St. John, verse 14, verse 6. Chapter 14, verse 6. And Yahweh said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
Right, read that again.
Chapter 4, St. John 14, verse 6. Yahweh said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh into the Father but by me.
Exactly. Now give me what do that mean? No man could go to the Father but by him. What do that mean? Let's get our 1 Timothy, the 2nd chapter. Let's get the understanding what that means. 1 Timothy, the 2nd chapter, verse 4.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4. Who will have all men to be saved and to come unto the knowledge of the truth.
Read on.
For there is one God and one mediator between God and man. The man cried Jehoshaphat.
Right, the man Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Read on.
Who gave himself a ransom for all to be testified in due time.
Exactly. Right, so he is the mediator. Right, he is the mediator. Now go back to St. John, the 14th chapter again. And start at 6. All right. St. John 14 and 6.
St. John chapter 14, verse 6. And the one they called Jesus said unto them, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. If ye had known me, ye should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him and have seen him.
Exactly. Now give me Romans the 1st chapter. Right? Now give me Romans the 1st chapter. Because the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, he is the way, the truth, and the life. Right? Romans 1:25. Because he's the way, the truth, and the life, right?
Go
ahead, read on.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Exactly. Now, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie? That is the thing. The one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, he's the way, the truth, and the life. Right? And what we're doing here is just bringing out the truth. Right? But who's changing the Most High truth into a lie? Read that again from scratch, from 25.
Romans chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Exactly. Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie? Read on.
And worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
Right, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator. Who's the creature? The creature is talking about is man. Right? Because you got men I give you an example. The Pope, right? You got everybody serving the Pope, bringing their children to the Pope, right? Men serving men, they're serving the creature rather than the creator, right? And got a lot of our people into that mood, into that BS, right? Serving men, right? And I gave you an example of the Pope, right? They have you bow down, kiss the ring, and all that, right? Read on.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
Right? They worship and serve the creature more than the creator. Men serving men, right? Whether it be your preacher, your pastors, right? Whoever is set up, right? To be in good standing in this society, in this world, right? More than likely not set up by the Most High. All right? And your worship and serve these men. Just like now. Just like now. Men serving men. Right? And the prime example is the Pope. Right? Read on.
Who is blessed forever. Amen.
Right. Instead of y'all worshiping and serving the Creator, which is the Most High, the man who created everything, y'all rather serve the creature, the thing that is created. Right? And then that creature that is created, man, he created idols. And now y'all serving idols, worshiping idols. Give me Wisdom of Solomon, 14th chapter, verse 9.
The Apocrypha, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verses 9. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike, hateful unto the Most High.
Read that again.
For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike, hateful unto the Most High.
Exactly, the ungodly, right? The Pope, Edomite as a nation, right? They're both hateful unto the Most High. Read on.
For that which is made shall be punished, together with him that made it.
Right, that which is made is an idol. And who made it? Man. Man made it. They're both going to be punished. Read on.
Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of the Most High they are become an abomination, and a stumbling block to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise.
Exactly. So these idols, these religions, so forth, so on, become a stumbling block to God's people. The people of Negroid, Native American, Indian descent, the Latino and Hispanics. You're the true biblical Israelites, right? And these religions and denominations, right? And all these idols that you worship, right? It's a stumbling block. It's a stumbling block for y'all, all right? Read on.
For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life.
Matter of fact, we can hold it right there. But the point is made, all right? The point that I was trying to get across is made. Go back to Romans 1:25 again. Go back to Romans 1:25.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 25.
Read on.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Who changed the truth of the Most High, the Creator, into a lie? Who did that? Right, read on.
And worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
You worship and serve the creature, you worship and serve man more than the Most High, who created everything. Right, read on.
Who is blessed forever. Amen.
Right, so the point is, who changed this truth of the Most High into a lie? Give me Revelation 20 and 1.
I was so nervous, I went to that bar and had a drink or two or three.
Revelation 20 and 1.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 1.